Hi everybody, Brent Jones, New Home Source Realty. How are you? Hey, I want to do a quick Facebook Live. We've had some people contact our office lately that have been the victims of some different kinds of scams, and as it relates to real estate. So I just want to kind of give you my 32 years of experience of how to avoid some of the common scams out there. Some of them you would think would be kind of obvious, but maybe not. So anyway, we're going to talk about that real quickly before we get started. Click notifications, follow me, like this video, and leave a comment. So there's been some people that have contacted our office this week about a rental property, and what happened to them. They went to Craigslist, and on Craigslist, this property was listed for rent. And it was, it's one of these typical scams. Now, when you talk about Craigslist, there could be listings posted for sale, and they also do rentals. I'll tell you about my experience with Craigslist. But this particular family, they found a house that was supposedly was for rent, and they found it on Craigslist, and they contacted the number, and the person that they spoke with was basically, send me some money, send me money, send me money, and I'll send you the keys. When it comes to real estate and you're going to rent a property, and they don't even want to take an application on you, they know absolutely nothing about you, but they want you to send them money, and they don't want you to send them a personal check. They want you to send them, they want you to wire them money or do like a Zelle, or send them a money order, a cashier's check, something that they can convert to cash very, very quickly, not a personal check. They want you to hurry up and send them money, and you haven't even filled out an application. And they tell you that as soon as they get your money, they're gonna send you the keys. Lots of red flags there. You know, in the real world, if you're going to apply for a property, to rent a property, you know you have to fill out an application. Come on. You know the old saying, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Well, if somebody says, oh, I like the sound of your voice, send me some money and I'll send you the keys, no questions asked, no application, no nothing. Come on. Come on. Let's not be naive here. You know, if you're going to rent an apartment, you know, if you're going to try to rent a house, you know you have to fill out an application. So anybody who says, oh, no application, just send me money, let that be a red flag. Some of this has also come into, I had a client years ago, went and showed them properties, and then I got a phone call from a police department saying that they had been scammed, and they went to the police department because I think they also went to Craigslist, and the person on Craigslist said, yeah, send me the down payment and I'll send you the keys. Some kind of silly nonsense, and they were naive enough to do that. So anyway, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. I have had listings, legitimate listings, where I'm trying to help people sell their house, and I had my seller it was actually in Mineral Wells, put the house on the market for sale, and my seller called me a few days later, and she goes, I had people show up at my door wanting to know if their lease, wanting to know when they can move in because they were going to lease my house. I said, what? So I got into Craigslist and actually found where somebody overseas had taken my legitimate listing and had posted it, a property for lease. The house was not for lease, it was for sale. Posted it as a property for lease, and it was one of these deals, first come, first serve. Whoever sends him money, he's going to send the keys. Of course, he's not going to send the keys because they didn't have the keys. It's a complete, absolute scam. And I contacted Craigslist multiple times, and guess what? They don't care. I got zero response back from them. Extremely frustrating. And I actually got back into the MLS and posted on my legitimate listing, hey, this property is not for rent. If anybody tells you it is for rent, that is not correct. Run, don't walk away from them. Anyway, there's still a lot of scams out there. So just be careful. Again, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Don't be naive. You know you're going to have to fill out an application if you're going to rent a property. You know you are. So if somebody tells you you don't have to, you know that's silly nonsense. And if you're going to buy a house, you have to go through the proper methods as well, which is go to a mortgage lender and apply for a mortgage and get approved by a legitimate lender, and then go find your house. The real simple, easy solution to a lot of this is use a realtor. A realtor can help you rent a property and buy a property. Don't just go to the paper or go to Craigslist or some other scam site and think you're going to be able to circumvent the system. It's not going to work. You're going to end up costing yourself money and end up with absolutely nothing. Use a realtor to help you rent a property or buy a property. If you just want to rent a property, there's a lot of good, legitimate lease companies in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex that have been in business for years and years and years. And you will fill out an application, and then they will go find you a property that would fit your budget. But do it the legitimate way. Be an adult about it. Don't think you get to circumvent the process. Be a good business person and know that you've got to either be pre-approved for a house in order to get it, or you have to fill out an application and have your application approved if you're going to rent it. So, hope this helps. Anything else I can do to be of help? Brent Jones, New Home Source Realty, 214-649-4528. Be careful out there. Bye.